Hello everybody. This video is coming pretty late this weekend, so we're going to try to make it fast. Overall, we're still under a mixed bit of signals in our market models. The Nasdaq remains under a sell signal as it's still traveling below its 50-day moving average. The Nasdaq 100 is back to being under a neutral condition overall, but still with the lower volume on the way up as we go along, especially the last two sessions. A reversal here won't surprise me and could produce a very actionable inverse ETF long signal or short signal, whichever one you decide to do. I prefer the inverse ETFs. But the Russell 2000 also remains under a sell signal. The S&P 500 has returned to a neutral signal by retaking out its 50-day moving average. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has done the same, but once again, look at the volume on the upside. If anything, I would almost assume that we'll have another test of the October lows at some point. If we hold, we should be able to see some strong stocks showing some strong relative strength divergence to the overall market. But right now, really, guys, it's oil stocks like CVX, it's gold stocks like GFI, and it's chemical stocks like CHMT that, are really sticking out to me. There really isn't much else. But that being said, there's still some stocks holding up, and before we go into Monday, I'll have quite a few sell stops on the book. HFC is on the book as a sell stop, a breakout to a new October high. I will be long. TSO, same situation. Buy stop is on the books. Manhattan Associates, same situation. Buy stop is on the books. Amazon.com, buy stops are on the books with a move above the October highs. And LXFT, Luxoft Holdings, buy stop is on the books with a move to new October highs. All of these stocks have buy stops on them because they're all perfect speculator scan quality names. LXT, Amazon, ManH, TSO, HFC, all of them are good. Also, I got buy stops on the spec position again. A move to a new high. I will be long HBCP. And then also MMAC, I got spec stops with the move above the recent September highs. I'll be long that name also. And then buy stops that actually went off on Friday, MXL. It's a new long position on the end of day signal with a breakout to new highs. It was confirmed in my new 52-week high scan, price volume BOP scan, and my max screen BOP for at least 5 days scan. Nice breakout. We had buy stops just above 1267, so I was filled around 1270, let's say. Not quite sure. It had to be below that, I remember. And now it's at 1308, and after hours I saw it at 1380, so we got $1 gain in the position already. If it gaps up in the morning, do not chase. Do not pay more than 1338. If it runs without you, it does. The buy stop was listed on Thursday evening's new long position session. So that was it. MXL for quality long signals. I do have a speculative long signal, and we've been following it since its earnings victory on the 7th. We put it as a potential stock to watch intraday on Friday. If you look at our pre-market watch list that we send out on the new positions page before the opening bell, and met what we expected it to do, but on an end-of-day basis, it looks very good. So it's a 1% speculative position. Why it's 1% is because it's an earnings winner. I love earnings winners, and whenever they have a strong chart pattern right after earnings winners, I feel like I could press a little bit. So MEAT, even though it's only in price volume BOP scan and we're under a sell signal technically in the NASDAQ, this is going to be a 1% speculative long position. Do not pay more for 195. I would prefer to, have it filled at 192. I see that it closed after hours at 190, but it looked like they painted the tape at the end. But MEAT is definitely a good speculative position. And then moving stops around BCO, I moved half the stop to right here, 2809. A move below 2809, half the sell stop will go off. The final sell stop remains back below 2580, but you can be sure that we'll be out of the full position before that number ever comes into play if BCO does reverse. But BCO moved up a sell stop. And APDN, I split it up into 3 sell stops now. First sell stop based on this possibly being a parabolic move, but it might not be. I mean, it could still have another big, huge day on Monday. We'll see. But just in case it isn't, a third of my sell stop is now below 675. Another third is below 564. And remember, we got long around 520-ish in the morning. It opened at 520. So the final sell stop is still below 467, but you can guarantee if it moves below the 20-day moving average, which should be about at the 518 lows. Whatever the low day of that move below 20-day moving average will probably be the final sell stop, as it looks like APN might already be blowing its load on the upside, but we'll see. Hopefully there is more. But besides that, there are no end-of-day sell positions, so it's just MXL if you're not already long, 2% meet 1%. That is it.